Back with another round of Facebook Scrabble games. Let's go straight into this game. I've done the favor of tile tracking before I start this video because this is it ends up being a little bit of nothing. So my opponent's got SEKT on his rack, and as you can see, it's correct. So he's opened up two spots, one here for like 30 and another here, and then there's another here for about 24. So I would need a minimum of like 50 points to win with what I've got. So there's only really one way I could do that, and that's by bonusing. I'm not sure of any bonuses that include all of these letters. I wanted like N tunes, but even if it was allowed, it would be very difficult to get on the board. Something ending in E might be a possibility. Tunnels. Tunnels here, maybe. Ton-ease kind of sounds almost right. Now I know about ton-ease with one E, but this one seems a bit silly. Okay, so things that I'm looking at that my opponent may have overlooked is whether I can play, 9-letter words through things. Is there something amazing here? And unfortunately, the rack is just not very flexible. Untense. Even untense, not good. So the best I've seen so far was suent. This word does not take an S. Enthuse would work as well. I've been racking my brain for any downs, because this might almost, that might almost do it. So, not sure. I think all I can do is play suent, and he'll just play his sect to end the game. It's probably the best spot I've got on the board as well. See, there's little things like this where sometimes people will overlook them. That's TL word. So close to unsettle. Is it Senet? Senet is okay, yeah. Alright. This is all I can think of. And we go and see if there's any bad news. But I've got a happy face, so maybe I found the only thing. They're the best things. Senet, you. No bonuses. Sub-anagram. Search. I gave it the wrong tiles. Senet. So I've got the only one. There's suent, no S. Sueti. Probably not how you pronounce that, but hey. Alright. Still, if he makes a misplay, I might just win. Ah. go to this game. Wow. It's almost ionizers, not quite the right letters. Whew. Ronzer is a word that is playable. Rosin. I'm pretty sure it only. Oops, that's not the word. Good going, typing. Okay, it's only rosettes and it's not rosine. Making things up. Do I have a bonus opportunity at all? I could play Zines here, but it's better to take this hotter spot. No, I can't think of any other words. It's with this combination, so I think... Oh, I just want to play Rosier. Osier. Maybe I might make a mistake here. Well... 57, nah. Oh, Rosier, what are you talking about? Yeah, we'll just have to play that. Do we get a happy face? Yes? Okay, cool. We'll go to the next one. Moai doesn't go on the board up here. It's interesting. So we've had this exchange. My opponent and I have had this exchange where think I've been blocking his bonuses out. Maybe I haven't. But it's getting to crunch time where I'm kind of going to catch up. I'm starting to catch up. He's going to have to do something desperate, and he has. Now, if only I was able to take advantage of such an opportunity, but you know, not quite. Maybe Moai this way, if I can do it. Maasai? Can I play a Maasai? That's disappointing. See, if I'm gonna take the spot, I've got to block everything. No half. I think this is almost correct. So I could play Ma, right? But then there's this hook under here. And if I play here, so this is kind of blocked. This is I think a frustration move. It's hard. I'm not been given anything easy. Nothing with with this poxed here. So things like Sama would work. Oh, Master. Ideally, I'd want to get rid of ZO. The OA, sorry. Oh, that's an interesting thought. So here, we'll be trying to take advantage of the fact that we know our opponent's going to have a problem. And he's most likely going to go through here. So if he does, then we keep in touch, but we've balanced beautifully. This is, 1 point of bonus, How about we try that? Ooh. So, amities is a word. Asteism, diastema. I'm not sure if I've got anything through here. That's annoying. So if my opponent does bonus, or in the wrong spot, I should be able to play my bonus. If I can't, then maybe I can just play Marta or something to block out the spot. Well, that's not a word, but you know what I mean. We'll have to look at that one a little more closely next time. I think we discussed. Oh wow, that's quite a good bonus. Not every day they play, 94, 95. So Waka's probably best. Okay, play the K off. I think a mock is better in this case. Oh, way better. Yeah. Nice. Pick the X out so we can keep scoring. Well, I'm 60 points ahead now, so I can keep scoring, and even if my opponent tries to fish for a bonus, great. They really need to score and then pick a bonus out of the bag though. I'm going to turn 9. So a cheap way is here. 40 points. 90% of cases that's going to be good enough. Close. Alright, well, we'll deal with this one when we get to it. Oh, my opponent didn't go out on that turn. That's interesting. One dial. Can I get more than 10? Can you see more than 10 points? Because I'm going to play the 10 here. Why here? There's more than 10. I'm happy. Anywhere else? So there's 16, 17, 18, 18. I think we've got our work cut out there. I don't know what they had on their rack, but I'm surprised that they couldn't play it. Let's move on to the next game. Jeans is probably good here. Or JA. So here's the two things. So Janes or Jeans 40. You play JA. And you hope you pick 1, 2. This isn't great. It's not terrible, but it's not the best kind of pick. The question is, if I play this, right, and I'm going to get like a 60-point bonus, so I'm going to get 78. Whereas I need to get 38 without any luck whatsoever next turn. Be nice if I could play something else. Cannot see anything else, unfortunately. Of course, if you have... now, one thing I wouldn't do is start fishing. That's not a good thing. What do you do? I think these are one of the biggest dilemmas. Now, I'm going to run a bit of Quackle. I don't usually do it for these games, but I'm actually interested in what it thinks is correct. $22 points, 3 more tiles turnover. What's the likelihood of picking a bonus out of the bag? I would need one of the 18 and another letter. So it's like 18 out of 100. It's probably 70%. And that's when I found it was there was a bonus. No. Okay, so is it Tampiest? I've almost got a bonus here. Minute. Like a mate or a meet or a team. Spitmate. Ew. Let's have a quick glance at. So this is using Quackle. I'm going to reduce it. Just ignore the names because I'm not saving it. Me. So I have JAAINES. So let's generate. Okay. So the two plays I was considering, which is this one and this one, came up in its first list. So I always set it to 2. I don't think there's much value in setting it longer, especially at the beginning of the game. Wow. It does not like my play. Wow, I am surprised by that. Let's make it a little bit easier for it. So that was not bad. Let's keep that one in. So it doesn't like J there, and that was never going to happen. I'm not going to play any of these. I'd never consider playing any of these, keeping AIS. All these J's and JAs outscoring my move. What? Might have to do a lot of iterations before it normalizes. The JA is sneaking up there. But the Aji slash Jai, now It doesn't really care where you play it. Obviously here or here is good. So we're not going to play Jai. We're not going to play this Jai either. We're not going to play this one. Basically because they're all the same play, and we're pretty much not playing that. So these are all sort of different board configs. So the Janes is getting edged out. We'll just put those things in. That's a lot of iterations. Yeah. So what if we were to talk about, just have a look at what happens in like the next turn. So that Aji and those two Ajis look to be about equal. Doesn't like my play at all. Well, stop you. Alright, let's set, so we set it to 1. And we clear the results and then we simulate again. So it gives it as a winning percentage. I don't think this is always trustworthy. And so its valuation of mine is that it'd be down about 5 points on average. Whereas the other ones, even though it gives them a higher win percentage, it does rate them as higher. So yeah, they look to be about even, but it doesn't like my play anyway. Fair enough. Yeah, they are even. They are so even, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So I didn't consider Aji. I don't know if I still would. I guess it was just. I guess something I didn't consider about it is that even if you pick garbage, yeah, because I'm going for a bonus. Must get a bonus next turn. So this is something where I might learn a lesson, is to say, sure, I didn't get the bonus, but it doesn't matter what I pick next turn because SANE makes so many other words. Given that, there's no pie meat. We'll look at how this game develops. So it was about winning. So it had me at 55%. We'll see. Well, that's it for this round of Scrabble games. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.